Hi, Stuart. I have a question.
Yes, Nisha.
I'm just wondering if you could speak a bit about grief and loss and when there is a big resistance when it's like you lose someone that you just don't want to lose, obviously, and then there's a fight, there's a resistance with letting that person go, even though you have to, but you don't, you refuse to.
Look, I've
Does
been,
that make sense?
I've been through it, Nisha. Uh, I mean, look, probably the closest person who was in my life, who I probably loved more than anybody I'd ever met, person who saved my life, who I would have given my life for because of what this human being did for me. I was in an airplane with him, and we hit a mountain, and he died in that airplane crash. And I had to almost instantly reconcile this in myself. And my first thought was, I said, thank you, Rudy, for letting me be with you the last moment of your life. My second thought was, now you'll find out, Stuart, talking to myself, what you learned in the last 6 years. And now you have to have deep and profound gratitude for the time you spent with this person, for what this person gave you in your life. And you have to love them enough to give them the freedom to move on, to move on. Time, basically, it's like a vacation in the cosmos. They take a vacation from all this certain period of time and they're reborn. They come back in order to fulfill whatever the soul has to fulfill on this level. Now, that was what happened with Rudy. And I can honestly tell you, I had never as profoundly loved anybody as I loved that human being. And what he did for me, he basically saved my life, unconditionally saved my life. He took this neurotic young kid all right off the street and completely transformed him. And you know, to lose somebody like that is very devastating. I couldn't allow it to get devastating. I said, if you love this person, then you will be grateful for every moment that you spent with them, and you will continue to live your life in honor of them and not allow that heaviness, that lamenting, that sorrow, that feeling sorry for yourself to interfere with whatever mission you have in your life and in your world. Now, in order to do what I'm talking about, it gets back to a simple reality. You've got to get really strong inside. I've been at enough funerals, God bless, Jewish funerals, members of my family, where the crying and the screaming and the yelling and all that stuff doesn't do anything. People basically are feeling sorry for themselves. And what we can do for anyone that we love that much is absolutely live to the highest possible potential we can live of our own lives and honor them that way. Honor what they have given to us, be it our mother, our father, our sisters, brothers, whoever it is, children. Honor them by truly living to the best that we can possibly live in our own lives and attaining the highest level of our own humanity. And when I saw that Rudy was gone, this was the commitment I made to myself. And I also realized I had a really long way to go to fulfill that commitment. And if I didn't do that, if I ever gave in to the negative part of myself and didn't do the work that allowed me to get there, I would in no way have honored everything this human being gave to me in my life, the very breath I was taking every day. So that is a way to deal with loss by gain, by saying, okay, what can I do to truly honor this person? What can I do? I can live my life to the fullest of my potential, attain the highest levels of my own humanity, and offer that to the world. And in that way, honor the gifts that you were given by somebody who you deeply loved and they deeply loved you. Enjoy your life, love your life, the treasure that's your life. You couldn't do anything better. Couldn't do anything better for the living, and you couldn't do anything better for the dead. And just living to the fullest of what your life potential is, becoming a happy person, having joy, love, and fulfilling that. You serve life, you serve death, you serve everything, the universe, when you fulfill that in yourself. I hope it's clear, Lisha, because you're starting to do it. Your eyes are clearing up. You look more beautiful. You're really starting to do that. You're learning and you ask great questions, and hopefully I can answer them to the best that I can possibly answer. Does
Thank you
anyone,
so much.
you're welcome, dear. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? And that's not only for Alicia, it's for all of us. How many people haven't been through something like that, you know? And we spend so much time feeling unhappy and depressed and lamenting instead of how can I truly honor this human being by doing the best I can to really attain the highest levels of my own humanity. Does anyone else have a question they would like? Okay, if there are no more questions, uh, just an announcement, we had an extraordinary weekend last weekend. Extraordinary. There were people there from Brazil, from Israel, from all over America. And we're going to do it again in April, I think around the 25th of April, something like that. And there's already 16 people that have signed up. And the most I can hold in this little apartment, well, not little, but my apartment in the living room is 20 people. So if you'd like to come, there's still 4 spaces open for people that wish to come. You'd be very welcome. It was, I'm still recovering from last weekend. It was so profound and so deep, transformative, and I think everyone who came probably went through a very similar type experience. So God bless you all. And if you want to come, get in touch with me or Jennifer and tell her, myself or her, that you'd like to attend. She will give you all the information about it. So thank you. Bless you all for being here at these classes. And there will be class Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Stuart. Thank